did you choose to become COVID marshals?
We've always levitated towards jobs where we're making a difference, saving lives. Some people say heroes, but keep us out of it.
What was your last job? Military, NHS?
No, traffic warden. We're with the thin yellow line, keeping society safe from anarchy. Rewarding, really rewarding.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So how have your family and friends reacted?
Strangely enough, we don't really know.
No.
WhatsApp seems to be on the blink. We've been removed from all groups, and whenever we try and get a new group going, something happens, we get kicked straight off it, so I'm not really sure what's going on with it, to be honest with you.
Probably a bloody glitch, it's like modern technology.
I know. So hey, if you're watching WhatsApp, get it bloody sorted. Hey, I nearly missed my mum's 60th. Thankfully, I was walking past at the time, seeing what was going on, heard the music, I went in. Obviously, I had to get the numbers down under 6. So 20 people were asked to leave. They weren't happy about it, but what can you do? Obviously, I had to open up all the windows for ventilation. Yeah, my mum was cold. She was shivering, in fact, but she was safe. Obviously, the music was turned off as dancing isn't allowed, and I did have to get rid of the buffet as well. My mum was in absolute tears, but a good day anyway. A good day was had by.
You can have a good time safely. Is the message we put across.
Absolutely. I mean, gym owners have been the worst. And I'll be honest, nobody was more gutted than me when the gym's closed. Okay, I've lost all my gains.
So what's the normal day like?
Well, basically, we're up at the crack of dawn.
Yeah.
Searching, scrolling through social media. We check if anyone's having a barbecue, an anniversary, a party. Basically, check if anyone's having a good time.
Today we broke up a 7-year-old's birthday party earlier on, didn't we?
We did.
We seen the mum on the Facebook selling pages. She was looking for party hats, party rings, bouncy castles, a birthday cake, and we thought she might be having a party.
Yeah, you've got to get up pretty early to beat us. As usual, the mother was complaining. Oh, why can't my son have a party with all the kids he goes to school with? Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Right? COVID doesn't exist in schools or the workplace.
It's just science.
Of course it is.
We got there just in time because we were, believe it or not, just about to play Pass the Parcel, or as he likes to call it.
Pass the death. I perish the thought. If we'd have been 10 minutes later, you don't know what would have happened. And okay, the mum's going on about, COVID, it doesn't affect kids. Well, you know what? Maybe it doesn't. Right, that's fair enough. But how do you know that one of those kids wasn't going to have too many fruit shoots, okay, get all hopped up on sugar and start breaking into an old person's home? Yeah. They start coughing in an old person's face. That old person then only has a 99.7% chance of being okay. And I'm not taking that chance.
Not worth thinking about. No. Not on our watch.
Not on our watch.
Also, just broke up a wedding anniversary at an old folks' home. You think being a little bit older, that'd have a bit more sense. We had to wait for backup on this job, though, because a few of the guests look like they might be carrying.
Did the residents have knives or guns?
No, but quite a few of them had walking sticks, and let me tell you something, if they start swinging them, it could have been a bloodbath.
So you were worried about a group of pensioners?
No, we were worried for them, because we do Tai Chi twice a week, and boxercise with Karen on a Sunday morning, so...
We do, yeah. It's all about timing.
Yeah. Won't be on the wrong side of these. One question. Hospital or morgue? Your choice.
Luckily, 12 police turned up to save them. We were told that both Brian and Mary, 90 years of age each, were celebrating 70 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Brian, flouting the rules, had smuggled Mary in. They'd not seen each other since March. It's actually a really lovely story, their life. They met when they were 19. Brian went off to war. Probably didn't think he was going to come back. Mary became a nurse. He comes home from the war. They meet up again. They fall in love all over. Been together ever since.
Pretty emotional, wasn't it? First time they'd hugged each other since March. They've been together 60 years. First time they've been apart for more than a couple of days, so it's quite a powerful moment, wasn't it?
There was not a single dry eye in that whole place. I was emotional. You were a wreck. It was humbling.
Yeah. Nice to be a part of.
Let's hope they cherish it though, because it's cost them a few grand in fines.
Yeah. But rules are rules. Of
course they
You
are.
think that long together, be glad of a bloody break, like.
I know. You'd think so. I mean, as it happens, she was able to use the receipt from the fine to wipe her tears.
Do you think people appreciate what you're doing?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's the fact that you know that you're making a difference.
I wouldn't be surprised if on a Thursday they started clapping for us.
Oh,
You know,
Get away with you.
keep us out of it.
It's
though,
embarrassing.
Guys, you know?
It's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Before you know it, we're going to end up with a bloody Pride of Britain award.
Guilty.
Do you think the vaccine's going to change anything?
Vaccine.
Vaccine.
Takes 10
Normally
years.
takes 5 to 10 years.
It's taken,
and
like
there's other coronaviruses out there. It's still not safe. We've got flu.
I can't go back to a normal job.
No one can go back to a normal job.
I have burned so many bridges.
We love ruining people's lives. There's always plan B, isn't there?
Yeah, go back to ruining people's lives in different ways. People are always going to illegally park and I'm always going to be there.